Roughly half of Mark's gospel appears to be copied in the Gospel of Matthew, and this raises a question. If Matthew really was an apostle and eyewitness, why in the world would he copy Mark? Well, for starters, some scholars have argued that Matthew was written to replace Mark. Matthew may have seen Mark as being too short and undetailed, so he updated Mark's gospel. This doesn't actually preclude apostolic authorship, but rather reinforces it. Second, Matthew was an apostle and Mark wasn't. Matthew may have wanted to use Mark as an endorsement to affirm Mark's reliability, knowing that Mark was based on Peter's preaching. Finally, writing in the ancient world was very expensive and time-consuming. If Matthew already had a finished gospel at hand, it's very logical that he would want to use Mark as a framework. It's not as if copyright laws existed back then. Using Mark would save him both time and money. As New Testament scholars Carson and Moo point out, the wholesale takeover without acknowledgment of someone else's literary work, with or without changes, was a common practice in the ancient world, and no opprobrium was connected with it. In that case, it is hard to think of a reason why an apostle might not also find the practice congenial, the more so if he knew that behind Mark's gospel was the witness of Peter.